Let me ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. How much do you really owe? Not the number you tell your friends or your family. The real number. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, personal loans, those buy now pay later deals, that one credit card statement you stopped opening. All of it. If I asked you to write down the grand total right now, would you hesitate? For most people, it's not a money problem. It's an avoidance problem. We don't open the statements. We don't calculate the interest. We just don't want to see the total number because seeing it makes it real. Well, today, we're going to make it real. And then, we're going to destroy it. This isn't just motivation. This is a strategy. With real math, real timelines, and brutal clarity. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how long it will take for you to become debt-free. And you'll see what it's costing you to stay right where you are. So, step 0, face the number. Let's build a realistic scenario. Meet Alex. Alex has a decent income, about $70,000 a year. After taxes, that's around $4,300 a month. But here's the debt situation. Credit card 1 has a $6,000 balance at a brutal 24% interest. Credit card 2 has $4,000 at 19%. The car loan is $18,000 at 6%, and the student loan is $32,000 at 5%. The grand total, $60,000 in debt. This isn't an extreme case. This is normal for many people. Now, let's look at the minimum payments. For Alex, that's $180 for the first card, $120 for the second, $420 for the car, and $344 the student loan. It's a total of $1,060 a month. That is 25% of Alex's take-home pay just to stay stuck, just to tread water. If Alex only pays the minimums, those credit cards alone could take over 15 years to pay off. The total interest paid across all the debts, we're talking $20,000 to $30,000 extra. Doing nothing is incredibly expensive. So what's the plan? Let's compare the two most famous strategies. The debt snowball versus the debt avalanche, using real math. The debt snowball is all about psychology. You pay off the smallest debt balance first, regardless of the interest rate, to get quick wins and build momentum. The debt avalanche is the mathematical champion. You attack the debt with the highest interest rate first, which saves you the most money over time. Let's simulate both for Alex. We'll assume Alex can find an extra $500 a month by cutting some expenses and maybe a small side hustle. This brings the total monthly debt payment to $1,560. First, the snowball method. The order is credit card 2, the smallest at $4,000, then credit card 1, then the car, then the student loan. We attack card 2 first. The $120 minimum plus our extra $500 means $620 a month is going to that debt. At that rate, it's gone in just 7 months. That's our first win. Now, we roll that entire payment into the next debt. The payment for card 1 becomes its $180 minimum, plus the $620 we just freed up. That's $800 a month. That $6,000 card, with its 24% interest, gone in about 9 months. So, in just 16 months, both high-interest credit cards are eliminated. We keep rolling. We now have an extra $800 a month. We add that to the car's minimum payment of $420, making our payment $1,220 a month. The car is paid off in about 15 months. Finally, the student loan. Its minimum, plus everything we VA freed up, gives us $1,560 a month to throw at it. That $30,000 loan. Gone in about 22 months. The total time to become debt-free, about 4.5 years. And that's without a massive salary increase. Just a solid strategy. Now, what about the Avalanche method? The order here is based on interest rate. Card 1 at 24%, then card 2 at 19%, then the car, then the student loan. The math shows the Avalanche method would save Alex maybe $3,000 more in interest compared to the Snowball. The timeline is very similar, around 4 to 4.5 years. So which one is better? Honestly, the one you'll actually stick to. The Avalanche saves more money, but the Snowball provides those quick psychological wins that keep you motivated. Behavior matters more than pure math. But where does that extra $500 even come from? This is the point where most people give up. They say, I don't have any extra money. Let's break down Alex's spending. After rent, utilities, and debt, Alex has about $600 for groceries, $450 for dining out, $150 in subscriptions, and about $300 in random spending. The opportunities are right there. Cut dining out from $450 to $200. That's $250 saved. Trim subscriptions from $150 down to $60. That's another $90. Optimize grocery shopping to save $100. Add a small side hustle, just 5 hours a week at $20 an hour, and that's another $400 a month. Suddenly, we have over $800 extra. Getting out of debt isn't an income problem. It's a priority shift. So, here's the system in 3 phases. Phase 1. Stabilize. Build a $1,000 emergency fund. So, a flat tire doesn't send you back into debt. Stop adding new debt. Freeze the credit cards. Phase 2. Destroy. This is where you get aggressive. You use the Snowball or Avalanche method and attack that debt with everything you have. No fancy vacations, no lifestyle upgrades. It's temporary discomfort for permanent freedom. Phase 3. Rebuild. Once you're debt-free, you redirect that same $1,560 a month that you were using to pay off debt, but now you send it to investments. If you invest that amount at an average 8% return for 20 years, that's over $900,000. It's the same money, just pointing in a different direction. Debt keeps you working for your past. Investing makes your money work for your future. What if you do nothing? Let's say Alex ignores the plan, keeps making minimum payments, maybe adds a couple thousand in new credit card debt each year. 5 years from now, Alex is still in debt, maybe even deeper. The stress is higher. The options are fewer. The cost of doing nothing is real, and it compounds against you. Want to go even faster? Sell the expensive car and downgrade to something more affordable. That could free up hundreds a month. Get a tax refund or a bonus from work. Don't even think about it. 100% goes to debt. Some people use 0% balance transfer cards, but be careful. You have to be incredibly disciplined, or you just end up resetting the debt cycle. The ultimate accelerator is to aggressively increase your income for a short, intense period. Temporary pain, permanent relief. Debt freedom isn't about being perfect. It's about building momentum. You don't need to be rich. You just need to be intense for a little while. Most people try to get out of debt comfortably, and that's why they stay in it for decades. If you attack it seriously for 3 to 5 years, you can change your entire financial future. The question isn't, can I afford to pay this off? The real question is, can I afford not to? Because interest never sleeps, and time is going to pass anyway. 5 years from now, you will either still be paying for your past, or you'll finally be building your future. The choice is yours. Thanks for watching, and let's get to work.